Hey everybody, this is episode 1 of No Stress in the Kitchen with James Stress, and today I'm going to teach you how to make meatloaf, but my way. Now, you're going to need all the things you usually need for meatloaf, but I've added a few extra things to make it super special. Peppers, ground beef, breadcrumbs, Italian style, eggs, les œufs. That is a huevo. Very popular in Guatemala. 4 cloves of garlic, some dried onions, aka fried onions, a normal onion, and a zucchini. God, I love a big zucchini. We are also using a splash of balsamic vinegar to keep things tender and moist, but just a splash. Don't get crazy. First, we slice it up. We start with the peppers. Now we just want to take the tops off real quick, so we just give them a slice with this knife that totally sucks. Isn't this great? Just cut off their heads, just slice. Let the knife do all the work. That's what my grandma always said. Knife, work. It's going to be gorgeous. Yes. Yes. Next, you would want to split them down the middle. Gently down the middle. Like so. So you have 2 halves, just like this. Do that to everything. Then, slice in coins, like so. And then dice accordingly. Dice. So all of your peppers should be in a nice neat pile and look kind of like this. You want it to be rustic and gorgeous. Just like this. Isn't this beautiful? Oh goodness. Once you have it all finished up here just like this, you're going to want to take it and you're going to want to put it in this bowl right here. And you're going to... I can't have these interruptions! Take the peppers, put them into the bowl. This is going to be our mixing bowl. Next, garlic. Shake. Follow me. Now, if you've never smashed a garlic clove, this is what makes it the easiest. You don't want to go play croquet in the middle, for instance, with this shake. You don't want to, like, peel it. You just put it on the board like this and give it a good smash. Oh, it feels so good. Watch, ready, one more time, ready. Heel of your hand and smash. Oh, yeah. Do one more, yes. If your hands are too sensitive, you can use your knife. Just use the hilt of the knife. Press it onto the garlic and give it a yes. Don't stop until you feel the neck break. Next, you peel the garlic. All you have to do is peel the shell off. Now it comes right off. It's just like magic. And you're going to take the end off because that's gross. And then you do the same thing we did with the peppers. We're just going to slice. Very thin slices. Don't slice your finger off. Then we come in and just a nice chop. I have my assistant, the Blue Fairy, with me now, so I can get a much better camera angle. Let's see, very nice. There she is. She's so cute. Now you don't want to do too much chopping of this because it is very powerful. Once again, 5 cloves into the bowl. 4 cloves into the bowl. There you go. Now, after you've added that to the bowl, you're going to do the same thing to the carrots, the zucchini, and the onion. So, now that I've done everything chop suey, I've added these beautiful red carrots to the bowl
we've sliced them in lovely coins because the red carrot is so gorgeous. We just take that and add that to our mix right here, and we're going to add a little bit of seasoning, just a little bit of salt, just a little bit, not too much. I put too much in my hand. Shit. And a little bit of Italian seasoning, just a little bit of oregano and basil. It's delicious. Give it a good mix. And we are ready to go to the next step. Now that the mix is done, we have separated it from one bowl into two bowls. You take half of the mix and place it in one bowl and set it aside because we're going to saute it later. Now we have this. We take our meat, which is 2 pounds of ground meat. I like to use a little bit of marbled fatty ground meat and then a little bit of lean ground meat.
Oh my God.
A bit of marbled fatty ground meat, and then you just mix it a little bit together. Put it in the vegetable mix. Make a hole in the middle like this. Don't think anything perverse, Grandma, because that's not what's happening. Take egg. I'm gonna crack it on the side of the bowl here, or the stove. The stove is a much better surface. Add it to the mix. We're gonna add a sensible amount of Italian seasoning to the mix. Les onions to the mix. Yes. Yes. A little bit of salt. And last but not least, a splash of ketchup, but not too much. Don't go crazy. And mix. 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 After we've mixed it really nice, we're gonna add about 3/4 of a cup to a cup of breadcrumbs, but add them to the mix slowly and just make it so it's consistent. You don't want crumbs, but you don't want too sloppy like this. Gross. If you have still made it this far, I will tell you a disclaimer announcement. The balsamic vinegar was just a sham to see if you would pay attention. Don't use it. It will make it disgusting. Now the magic. We take half of the beef from the bowl and we remove it, place it into the bottom of the glass. Once it's in the glass all the way and lined around the bottom, don't worry about grease. Cut a half. Come check this out. We're gonna make a nice little indentation right here in the middle. You see like this? It's like Moses. See what I did there, Mo? It's like Moses parting the sea. So just place it here. And then what we're going to do, we'll add a little bit more to this. It's like sculpting. You're making it with clay. It's like meat clay. It's so disgusting. Once you've sculpted your walls up enough, then afterwards, we will add our cheese. Isn't that beautiful? It's gorgeous. Now we will take a cheese mix of your choosing, shredded lovely. I chose cheddar and jack, and then we're going to layer it with mozzarella. Yes. Yes, look at this. Look at it. Now don't go easy on the cheese. Fuller went easy on the Pepsi, but don't go easy on the cheese. Next, add the remainder of the beef to the top. all of it from the bowl. You want to empty the bowl. And then just press. Make sure all the sides are covered. You don't want any cheese leaking out. No one escapes! Make a nice good press. A nice good indentation. Make sure it's nice and beautiful. You don't want any creases. You don't want any like holes in the moon. You want a nice dome, so don't be afraid to just get in there. Really, just get in there. It's delicious. Next, I will show you how to make the sauce, the glaze, the glacé, the last part before it goes in the oven. It's been the 20-something minutes. We're going to open the oven and look. Ooh, it's bubbly, it's beautiful, it's gorgeous on the top. It's time to add the glaze. So we take our little brushy love, just give it a little swoop. Just a little swoop right on the top there. Just a little. Just don't be afraid. Just get in there with it. Slather it everywhere. Just rape the top of the meatloaf with your ketchup barbecue glaze. Glacé. I wonder if that's related to glacé, like that smell. The smell for the poo-poo room. Let's not talk about that right now. Let's just finish glazing. Glacéing. This is great. So now we have prepared and waited for our meatloaf. Over here we have prepared lovely green beans with the succotash we made earlier. But that is for a different lesson. The meatloaf. Gorgeous. Doesn't it look stunning? It's delicious. Now all you have to do to enjoy yourself is slice, serve with the beans on a lovely plate like so, with some lovely, you want to drink with it. Bon appetit.